G'day everyone, hope you're well. So this is new from Eduard. It's a 148 FM2 Wildcat. Limited edition boxing, beautiful box art. As usual with the limited editions, you spend half the time deciding which scheme you're going to build. Some interesting ones in there. Alright. No resin. Alright, so instructions. So you get a nice history about the Wildcat. Huge history. Some nice photos in there too. Yeah, right, so you got your sprue trees, photo etch, fret, and a mask set. Colour callouts, so you got guns, you have the acrylic and the lacquer, aqueous and Mr. Colour, which suits me fine. It's paint I use a lot of. And you're starting in with the cockpit, and removing some details of the plastic to replace with your photo etch. It's interesting, it's just bits here and there, it's not the whole panel. Foot pedals, you're replacing some detail with photo etch there as well, not that you'll see that. The framework for the engine area, you don't have the engine, but that section of the interior of the fuselage, it's always take your time doing all that because it's aligning everything up so it all fits right. I've got options here, so by the time you hit this part of the build you need to decide what scheme you're doing, because you're removing some detail there, and as to what exhaust panels going in, as to which scheme you're using. So that detail just comes off whichever scheme by the looks of it. So you got two drill holes out if you're doing weapons on the wings, and you're moving on to the rear stabilizers. Here's your engine. So there is front end of an engine in there, which is all you need because that's all you see. Engine cowl, some more photo etch going on the leading edge of the wing, control surfaces on the stabilizers and the rudder. And the landing gear, again, this is something needs to make sure it all goes together well and aligns right, because of the way it fits you'll have a lopsided aircraft. And wheels and the gear door, your call outs for the hubs depending on which scheme you will be doing. Canopy, You get 2 canopies, so if you want to open or close, there's different ones. You got different propellers for which scheme, which marking you're going to do. And then you're into you got the guns and all the antenna, wing lights, etc. And you're into weapons. What if you're going to have weapons and which weapons? You got decals for them all. You got drop tanks, and the sway braces, and then we're into your schemes. So we got we got Ensign Darrell C. Bennett, VC-10, USS Gambier Bay, August 44. Lieutenant Leopold M. Furco, VC-4, USS White Plains, November 44. No pilot, it's the USS Guadalcanal, Spring Summer 44. Lieutenant Harry N. O'Connor, VC-8, USS Nahenta Bay, August 45. I quite like that scheme, something different that I personally haven't seen before, so that's why it appeals to me, I guess. But no pilot, USS Manila Bay, Autumn 44. Again, we got Lieutenant O'Neill on this one. VC-13, USS Tripoli, Spring 44. That's another scheme I like, but I've seen that one, obviously. But Lieutenant Robert Sullivan, VC-93, USS Petroff Bay, April-May 45. No pilot, USS Hoggett Bay, November 44. Lieutenant Ralph Elliott Jr., VC-27, USS Savo Island, January 45. And Sub-Lieutenant W. Park, number 881 Squadron, the Fleet Air Arm, HMS Pursuer, August 44. Wildcat looks really good in the British scheme, the Fleet Air Arm scheme. And then you got your stencil markings and notes if you would like to take notes. And of course, flogging off all their aftermarket. Now, take that. Right. Which masking set. It's hard to see the cuts, but it's a good inclusion. Right, start with the boring one. So your weapon. Hang on. Don't want to play the game. There we go. So yeah, this one goes. I'll take photos that turn out better, but too much glare, reflection. They all look good. A lot of this stencil data, I don't even think I'd bother. It's so small. Depends on my patience on the date. no scratches or anything, so all good. So remember your choices for open and closed canopy, so pay attention to your call outs. Really nice service detail on their kits, Eduard. Oh no, loose parts. Bonus. Alright. So you got the pointier tip prop and the big paddle style prop. Again, look at your schemes, which one you're going to need. And the rockets. So you've got two styles of rockets. These ones, these ones. Oh, last one. Even the control surfaces got nice detail in them. Guns, not too bad for plastic. Obviously brass would be better if you want to go down aftermarket and spend some more coin on it. So there it is, Eduard's 148 FM2 Wildcat. I'm going to add some photos now at the end. Thanks for watching.